Hey guys, so today I want to talk about, as you can see by the title, a little bit about different car foams and how to know which one's right for you. So when you're looking around for car foams, you'll see like so many different ones. Uh, like everything's worried about, how much like does the foam stick to the surface, and or some people are worried about like, what's the smell or does it work? I don't know. There's like a ton of different questions people ask when they're looking at different car foams. I really only ask myself one question, and that is, how well does the foam actually clean the vehicle? If you're taking the effort to do a two-step process, you want the foam to do a really good job so that when you go to hand wash, you're not going to scratch up the car, or your chance of scratching up the car is basically zero. So when you ask yourself that question, you start to look at what's the best car foam for cleaning, right? Well, you don't always want the best car foam for cleaning. And so when you're doing a car that's really dirty, and maybe hasn't had a wash in a while, you definitely want something a little stronger. But when you're doing some car that's been like more well maintained, has a good coating on it, and doesn't need like as heavy of a wash, you're gonna want something lighter. So it really depends, like the state of the car, like the exterior, when it comes to washing it. So for example, this Built Hammer Auto Foam, this is a more acidic wash, and a more acidic wash is going to do a lot better job of actually cleaning the dirt off the car's surface. And by the same token, that means it's also going to do a good job of actually removing, anything that's beneficial to the coating. If you're using it as like your daily wash, there's a good chance that you're going to have to apply that ceramic coating way earlier than if you just used Adam's Mega Foam. This Mega Foam here, this stuff's great too. It's a little lower pH, so it's not as acidic, and conversely, it also does not clean as well as the Built Hammer. But for like a, typical maintenance wash, this is going to be great and more than enough for cleaning your car well. It just clings to the car really well, and it sits and gives you a lot of working time. This is a lot more runny, but at the same time, it's going to run all that dirt and crap off your car. So you need to think about also when you foam, you have to consider that when you're pressure washing, anything that's in the foam is just gonna smash, like it could just smash right into the paint. So having something runny that drags the dirt down off the car right away, that prevents that. But having something that sticks, I don't know if that prevents it or not, but I feel like it would maybe cushion it a little bit. I'm not 100% sure, but I know that this would, run the dirt off the car where this wouldn't. On my personal car, I wash it maybe every couple of weeks to a month. So I'll just use the Mega Foam. But if you, hit a vehicle, or you have a client or a customer who's asking for one and you don't know if they've had one recently or not, I just recommend using something a little heavier. But you're really safe with either. So like I think this one smells really good. This one kind of just smells like soap. I don't know, it's nothing special. Cost-wise, they're about the same. Getting into car detailing can be very confusing with how many different products there are. And people saying this one's the best, this one's the best. Well, there's a lot of different factors that go into car detailing, and it's more than just, oh, this one repels water really well, or this one gets the dirt off the surface really well. There's a lot of like things you have to consider, and this is like a very small topic. Honestly, it just matters what kind of results you get, and if you like the product. So yeah, let's just jump right into the demonstrations of each product. So here I have the Adams Mega Foam, and you can see it's sticking really well to the surface. There's not much movement going on. And it smells really good, by the way. It smells like delicious cherries. And keep in mind, it's also really hot out today. That day was really bad, so, and it's still holding up really well. So it runs off with water pretty easily, like any foam. And yeah, you'll see at the end it looks really clean. Like it still does a really good job. Here is the Built Hammer Auto Foam, and this is the one I really like a lot. It does a really good job cleaning. It's probably one of the best auto foams in my opinion. But like I said, if you do have a ceramic coating, you want to keep in mind that it is going to have a little more impact on it than something like the Adams Megafoam that's, neutral. So you can see it's running a lot. It's very runny foam, which I think is a good thing, but some people like that really sticky foam. I personally don't like it. I like something that's a little more runny, and it's gonna get off my car rather than staying on it after it takes the dirt out, so. So guys, as always, I hope you enjoyed today's video and you learned a little something about car foam. So have a good day.